Hey there all you isekai fanatics. Are you ready for an adventure that'll blow your mind? Strap in, because today we're going on a wild ride through the world of overpowered main characters in isekai anime. I'm your host, and I'll be your guide through the ultimate top list of isekai anime with the most opus MCs. So grab your snacks, gather your courage, and let's jump headfirst into these fantastical worlds together. Number 20. Isekai Cheat Magician. When two high school students, Teichai and Rin, get transported to a fantasy world, they quickly realize they're the real MVPs. They're basically superheroes in a world full of muggles. They use their powers for good, but of course, they run into some troublemakers who want to rule the kingdom for themselves. But no sweat, Teichai and Rin are ready to save the day and uncover the truth behind their arrival in this new world. Number 19. Hyakura no Hyuda Sayaku no Valkyria. When Yudosu finds himself in a parallel world, he becomes the leader of a group of demon worshippers. And let me tell you, they mean business. Yudo sets out on a journey to conquer the world and achieve his ultimate goal. Along the way, he encounters various allies and enemies, but he's always one step ahead. This anime is filled with action, adventure, and political intrigue, so hold on to your hats, it's gonna be a wild ride. Isekai wa Smartphone de Tomonai. When high school student Taya Machizuki finds himself transported to another world, he's given a gift from the gods, a smartphone. This isn't your average iPhone, no sir. This thing has some serious upgrades. As Taya explores this new world, he uses his smartphone to help those in need and uncover the mysteries of this strange new place. He makes new friends and goes on a ton of adventures, all while using his knowledge and resources from the modern world to help those around him. Kenya no Mago. Shin was born to a human and a powerful sage and was raised by a demon grandmother. Talk about a unique upbringing. When he discovers his true heritage, he's taken to a magical academy where he hones his skills and learns about the world. He makes new friends and enemies, and as he grows stronger, he must navigate the challenges and dangers of the magical world, all while searching for answers about his past and the truth about his abilities. Jin no Guardian. Suijin is a skilled video game player, but little did he know, he was about to become part of a real-life adventure. He finds himself in a virtual reality game where he must find and protect a valuable treasure known as the key. He meets a mysterious girl named Rei who helps him on his quest. They face many obstacles and enemies, but their friendship and determination help them overcome all challenges. This series explores themes of friendship, trust, and the power of determination as Suijin and Rei work together to uncover the truth behind the game and the key. 15. Arata Kangatari, or Arata, the legend for those who like to keep it simple, is about a guy named Arata who's transported to a world of magic and power. This isn't your average fish out of water story though, as Arata quickly finds out that he's got some serious skills and is a part of the Heimzoku, a group of magic users who rule this world. With a mission to save the world and uncover the truth about his past, Arata sets out on a wild adventure filled with friends, foes, and all the magic you could ever want. Number 14. This is an anime series based on a Japanese light novel series written by Taro Tatsunoko and illustrated by Yu Amano. The story revolves around three extraordinary teenagers, Izao Sakamaki, Asuka Kyudo, and Yukasuke, each possessing unique psychic abilities. They receive mysterious invitations to a place called Little Garden, which transports them to an alternate world governed by a set of rules known as the Gift Games. Upon their arrival, the trio meets Black Rabbit, an emissary of the No Names community, who seeks their help to restore the community's reputation after suffering a devastating loss in the Gift Games. The teens agree to assist Black Rabbit and join the No Names in their quest to regain their lost territory and prestige. Throughout the series, Izao, Asuka, and you participate in various gift games, challenging other communities and powerful entities. They utilize their skills, intelligence, and teamwork to overcome obstacles and earn valuable resources, allies, and gifts. As they learn more about the complex world of Little Garden, they also uncover hidden truths and secrets that influence the fate of the world and its inhabitants. 13. Ever wanted to be fully immersed in a video game? Well, Hiro gets to live that dream in Kyokyoku Shinkashita Full Dive RPG. But it's not all fun and games, as Hiro soon realizes that this full dive game is tougher than any he's ever played before. With the help of other players, Hiro sets out on an epic journey filled with battles, bosses, and the ultimate goal of becoming the best player in the game. Just remember, don't forget to take breaks, it's just a game. 12. Yaojing Zhongjai Shusi is the story of Akio, a game developer who finds himself trapped in his own creation as the Demon Lord. Talk about living your fantasy. But with great power comes great responsibility, and Akio must lead the demon forces to conquer the human lands. With the help of other trapped players, Akio sets out on a journey filled with action, adventure, and some seriously funny moments. Who says being a demon lord isn't fun? 11. Finally, we have Arafura to Shokuju to ISEKAI, where high school student Hajime Nagumo is transported to a fantasy world with his classmates. Initially considered the weakest, Hajime discovers he has the ability to absorb and replicate monster skills. He sets out on a journey to become the strongest person in the world, facing challenges and uncovering secrets along the way. With action, adventure, and a healthy dose of drama, this series is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. 10. The story of Geikatsu Kishi-sama is like a breath of fresh air in the isekai genre, where our protagonist isn't just another generic human transported to another world. No, Geikatsu is a skeleton knight who's ready to crack some jokes and bones. The series is a wild ride, with Geikatsu navigating wacky situations, battling foes and trying to fit in with the living. But don't be fooled by his lack of flesh and bones. Geikatsu's cunning and sarcasm make him a force to be reckoned with. From comical obstacles to zany characters, Geikatsu Kishi-sama is a bona fide hit that will leave you in stitches. 9. If you're looking for a mix of financial turmoil and laugh-out-loud moments, see The Money of Soul and Possibility Control is the anime for you. Follow Kimimaro Yoga as he enters a parallel world where money and power rule all. He must use his life energy to fight in battles for control over money, but don't expect any bank jokes from him. That's too easy, even for a broke college student. Throughout the series, Kimimaro encounters a cast of quirky characters and finds himself drawn into a world of high stakes and dangerous games. Get ready for a mix of serious moments and comedy, as Kimimaro proves that there's always room for humor, even in a world of financial turmoil. 8. If you're tired of the usual overpowered isekai protagonist, then look no further than Azusa Aizawa from Slime Taoshite 300 Nen. This office worker turned immortal witch is on a journey to find new challenges and adventures, but she won't let a little thing like immortality get in the way of her humor. With centuries of killing slimes under her belt, Azusa is ready for anything the world can throw at her, except maybe boredom. Expect a wild ride filled with action, adventure, and plenty of laughs, as Azusa proves that even in a world filled with danger and adventure, there's always room for a little humor and heart. 7. Kumo Desuga Nani Ka takes the isekai genre to new heights with its unique premise of a girl reincarnated as a spider. As a spider, our protagonist must navigate the dangerous and unpredictable world, using her wit and abilities to survive and thrive. Along the way, she'll encounter a variety of characters, both friendly and hostile, and face a series of challenges that will test her skills and resolve. With a unique premise, charming characters, and engaging plot, Kumo Desuga Nani Ka is a must-watch for fans of fantasy and adventure anime. Just don't get too attached to our spider protagonist, because things might get a little buggy. 6. This anime follows the story of Misumi Makoto, a high school student who is summoned to a parallel world by the goddess Tsukayomi. However, Makoto's appearance is deemed unsuitable by the world's primary goddess, and he is promptly banished to the remote wilderness. Tsukayomi gifts Makoto with the ability to understand any language in the new world and a portion of his power. In this new world, Makoto befriends two powerful demi-humans, Tamo and Mio, who pledge their loyalty to him. As they travel together, they encounter various races, creatures, and conflicts throughout the land. Makoto's group establishes a trading company, Kuzunoa Company, which allows them to interact with different factions and gather valuable resources. Throughout their journey, Makoto, Tomo, and Mio develop their abilities and forge new alliances. As they seek to understand the politics and power dynamics of this parallel world, they also strive to find a way for Makoto to return to his original world. Along the way, they uncover the truth behind the goddess's intentions and the secret of the world itself. This anime is a tale of adventure, friendship, and self-discovery, blending elements of fantasy, action, and drama as its characters navigate the complex landscape of a world unlike their own. 5. A young man named Kenshi Masaki who is transported to another world and finds himself caught up in a conflict between the different factions vying for power. In this new world, Kenshi is revealed to be a powerful Seikishi, a warrior with the ability to control mechanical weapons known as sacred mechanoids. With this power, Kenshi is drawn into the conflict and must navigate the dangerous and unpredictable landscape, using his skills and abilities to survive and protect those he cares about. The series is a mix of action, adventure, and mecha as Kenshi and the other characters engage in epic battles and face a series of challenges and obstacles that test their skills and resolve. Whether they're battling against powerful enemies or forming alliances with other characters, the group proves that even in a world torn apart by war, they have what it takes to succeed. With its exciting action, engaging plot, and compelling characters, Isekai no Seikishi Monogatari is a must-watch for fans of mecha and adventure anime. 4. The story takes place in a virtual world called Elder Tale, where a group of players find themselves trapped after a game update goes wrong. The protagonist, Shiro, is a strategist who must adapt to this new world and lead his fellow players as they navigate the dangerous and unpredictable landscape. Along the way, they encounter a variety of characters, both friendly and hostile, and face a series of challenges and obstacles that test their skills and resolve. The series is a mix of action, adventure, and fantasy, as Shiro and his fellow players use their knowledge and experience from the game to survive and thrive in this new world. Whether they're battling against powerful enemies or forming alliances with other characters, the group proves that even in a virtual world, they have what it takes to succeed. With its engaging plot, charming characters, and exciting action, Log Horizon is a must-watch for fans of fantasy and adventure anime. 3. The story follows a young man named Luff who dreams of becoming a powerful shadow magician. In this world, shadow magic is a powerful and dangerous art, and only a select few are able to master its secrets. Luff sets out on a journey to become one of these master magicians, facing a series of trials and obstacles that test his skills and resolve. The series is a mix of action, adventure, and fantasy, as Luff and the other characters navigate the dangerous and unpredictable world and make the most of their new lives. Whether they're battling against powerful enemies or forming alliances with other characters, the group proves that even in a world filled with magic and danger, they have what it takes to succeed. With its engaging plot, charming characters, and exciting action, Kage no Jitsuryokusha nai Narutakute is a must-watch for fans of fantasy and adventure anime. 2. The anime follows the story of a Tokyo-based corporate worker, Satoru Mikami, who is transported to a fantasy world after being killed by a criminal in the real world. He is reincarnated as a small, powerless, blue-skinned creature known as a slime. However, he soon discovers that he has the ability to absorb the abilities of others, and he begins to explore this new world, making new friends and enemies along the way. Over time, he becomes stronger and rises to the top, eventually becoming known as the most powerful being in the world. The series explores themes of power, friendship, and self-discovery as Satoru navigates this new world and adapts to his new form. 1. The anime follows the story of a 34-year-old NEET who is transported to a fantasy world after being killed in a traffic accident. In this new world, he is reincarnated as a child with powerful magical abilities and the knowledge of his past life intact. He decides to use his second chance at life to pursue his childhood dream of becoming a wizard. Over the course of the series, he forms alliances, makes enemies, and grows in power as he rises to become one of the strongest wizards in the land. The series explores themes of power, determination, and redemption as the main character strives to achieve his goal and make the most of his new life in a strange world.
In a world where history and fantasy intertwine, the captivating anime Sengoku Nightblood takes us on an extraordinary adventure. When the timid Yuzuki is unexpectedly transported to the turbulent era of the Sengoku period, she finds herself in the midst of an epic clash between humans and the Gekazoku, extraordinary beings like vampires and werewolves. Seeking to return to her own world, Yuzuki must locate the enigmatic Himemiko, the key to her salvation. However, the ongoing power struggles between warlords hinder her progress at every turn. With stunning visuals, a compelling storyline, and a blend of historical and supernatural elements, Sengoku Nightblood offers an immersive experience like no other. Join Yuzuki on her quest as she unravels the secrets of Shinga and fights for her own fate. Embark on this breathtaking journey and let Sengoku Nightblood transport you to a world where adventure and fantasy collide. Don't miss out on this mesmerizing anime that will leave you craving for more. In the thrilling anime Fruit of Evolution, Seiichi Hiragi, an outcast due to his appearance, finds himself transported to a parallel world. Abandoned in a dense forest, far from his classmates and civilization, Seiichi's chances of survival seem bleak. However, when he stumbles upon a mysterious fruit called the Fruit of Evolution, his destiny takes an unexpected turn. With newfound powers and abilities, Seiichi embarks on a journey to change his circumstances and carve a brighter future for himself. Faced with formidable challenges and dangerous creatures, he must navigate this perilous world and discover the true potential of the fruit. Full of exhilarating action, captivating storytelling, and a touch of fantasy, Fruit of Evolution promises an exciting adventure that will keep you hooked from start to finish. Join Seiichi on his quest for redemption and witness the transformation of an underdog into an unstoppable force. Get ready to be enthralled by this captivating anime. In the world of My Unique Skill Makes Me OP even at level 1, Ryuta Satu, a tired and overworked corporate slave, finds himself given a second chance at life after dying from exhaustion. But there's a catch. He is reincarnated as a slime. Armed with a unique skill that allows him to acquire rare and powerful items, Ryuta embarks on an adventure filled with thrilling battles, new friendships, and exciting dungeon exploration. As he revels in the rewards of his newfound strength, this anime showcases the ultimate fantasy of escaping the shackles of everyday life and becoming the strongest in a captivating RPG-like world. Get ready to join Ryuta on his exhilarating journey of redemption and empowerment. In the vast virtual world of Arc Earth Online, renowned summoner mage Dunbalf stood as a legend among players. But one day, he mysteriously vanishes along with the other 9 wise mages, leaving behind a realm in chaos. Awakening as a cute girl named Mira, Dunbalf must navigate this transformed world and uncover the truth behind his disappearance. Tasked with finding his missing comrades by the enigmatic King Solomon, Mira embraces her new identity and sets off on a journey to reclaim her legacy. With stunning visuals, intriguing mysteries, and a touch of gender bending, The Wise Man's Grandchild offers a fresh twist on the isekai genre, captivating fans with its blend of fantasy, adventure, and a dash of romance. Get ready to immerse yourself in this captivating tale of magic and self-discovery. In the enchanting world of Am I Actually the Strongest?, a reclusive 20-year-old finds himself whisked away from his mundane life and granted a remarkable opportunity for redemption. Transformed into the newborn Prince Reinhardt, he awakens to discover his magical abilities are disappointingly rated at level 2. Abandoned by his royal parents, he is taken under the wing of the Zenfis family, where he hones his overpowering barrier magic in secret. However, when a sinister plot threatens his newfound home, our protagonist must unleash his hidden strength to protect those he holds dear. Prepare to be captivated by a story of self-discovery, family bonds, and the pursuit of one's true potential. Am I Actually the Strongest? Delivers a delightful blend of fantasy, comedy, and heartwarming moments that will leave you eagerly rooting for our protagonist's journey towards becoming the ultimate powerhouse. So, gear up for an unforgettable adventure as you join Prince Reinhardt on his path to greatness. In the enchanting virtual world of Leadale, Kana Kagami, previously confined to her bed, embarks on an extraordinary adventure after her life support fails. Reborn as her powerful in-game character Kana finds herself immersed in a realm that has evolved drastically during her absence. Over 2 centuries have passed. Undeterred by the time gap, Kana embraces the opportunity to explore this vibrant and unfamiliar world. With thrilling encounters and captivating mysteries awaiting her, Kana's journey in Leadale becomes an exhilarating quest of self-discovery and epic proportions. Prepare to be captivated by In the Land of Lidale, where the boundaries between reality and virtuality blur and the boundless possibilities of a fantasy world await. Join Kana as she unravels the secrets of Lidale, encountering new allies and forging her own destiny in this thrilling anime series. In the enchanting world of sweet reincarnation, a pastry prodigy's dreams are cut short when a tragic accident claims his life. But fear not, for fate has a sweet surprise in store. Reborn as the adorable 9-year-old pastry Mila, our young hero finds himself in a medieval realm filled with magic and adventure. Under the guidance of his esteemed father, Lord Casserole, Mila must learn to wield magic and defend his land against looming threats. But Mila's true passion lies in the art of baking, and with scarce ingredients, he must overcome challenges to fulfill his sweetest dreams. Join Mila on his whimsical journey as he combines his magical abilities with his culinary skills, all to create a confectionery paradise that will tantalize the taste buds and warm the hearts of all who indulge. Get ready for a delectable treat that blends magic, sweetness, and a sprinkle of adventure and sweet reincarnation. So grab a cup of tea, prepare your taste buds, and let the delightful journey of Mila's confectionery dreams begin. In the mesmerizing anime series, The Aristocrat's Otherworldly Adventure, we follow the incredible journey of Kazuya Shiina, who meets an untimely end while protecting 2 girls. Reborn as Kane von Silford, the 3rd son of a noble family, Kane retains his memories and gains the favor of the 7 gods who rule over the world. Blessed with extraordinary powers in swordsmanship, magic, and more, Kane embarks on a thrilling adventure to fulfill his dreams. However, he soon discovers that the gods have grander plans for him. As he navigates his newfound abilities and uncovers his true purpose, Kane must face numerous challenges and forge his destiny in this enchanting isekai tale. With its captivating storyline, engaging characters, and epic world-building, The Aristocrat's Otherworldly Adventure is a must-watch for fans of fantasy and reincarnation anime. Get ready to be swept away on a breathtaking journey of self-discovery and divine destiny. In a world where magic reigns supreme, the tale of a determined exorcist unfolds. Meet Seika Lamprogue, a reincarnated prodigy determined to rise above his past failures. Born into a noble family that disregards him, Seika's lineage and lack of magical talent have consigned him to the shadows. However, armed with the knowledge of his previous life, he embarks on a journey to prove his worth and uncover the true extent of his abilities. The reincarnation of the strongest exorcist takes us on an exhilarating adventure filled with magic, secrets, and the pursuit of redemption. With his cunning mind and newfound allies, Seika navigates a world teeming with challenges, determined to rewrite his destiny and avoid the mistakes of his past. Get ready to be enchanted by this captivating tale of growth and empowerment, as Seika unleashes his true potential and emerges as the ultimate onmyuji. So join Seika on his quest for greatness and witness the birth of a legend in the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist. The Great Cleric follows the story of Luciel, a salaryman who meets an unfortunate end just as he is on the brink of a promotion. Granted a second chance at life in the land of Galdardia as a teenager, Luciel takes on the role of a healer, adopting the name he chose for himself. Faced with the prevalent exploitation of healing abilities for personal gain in the town of Meritoni, Luciel decides to break the mold. Joining the Healers Guild, he strives to be a different kind of healer, unlocking his magical potential and making a vow to use his abilities for the benefit of others. As Luciel ventures further into Galdardia, he encounters challenges that drive him to become stronger. After a setback in which he fails to save someone with his magic, he decides to enhance both his physical strength and magical skills. To achieve this, he registers as an adventurer and undergoes rigorous training under Brod, the chief instructor of the Adventurers Guild. Luciel's journey unfolds as he gains a reputation as a selfless healer, dedicated to aiding others without concern for personal gain, making the Great Cleric a compelling tale of growth, resilience, and altruism in a fantasy world.
9. Arata the Legend. The old classical switcheroo is back in action. There's 2 characters in this show with the same name but from different dimensions and time periods. However, when did that ever stand in the way of anime? Somehow they always have an abundance of magical portals that pop from out of nowhere. Okay, so concentrate with me guys, since both main characters are called Arata to avoid any confusion. Arata is a young energetic boy that was claimed by his grandmother at birth to be a girl, but it's still raised as a boy nonetheless. He belongs to a special clan, and this clan protects the princesses and provides order to the world. One problem though, this princess is killed and he's framed for it. While he escapes, he switches places with modern-day Arata, and now Arata from modern day is able to wield godly weapons and has immense power at his disposal. The anime is all about the adventures and where it will take Arata. It's one of those anime where the journey is more important than the goal. 7. Kiba. If adventure shonen anime taught us anything, then it's about friendship and camaraderie and how to get out of sticky situations with enough trust and belief. Zed, being the hothead in the group, needs someone collected and wise like Noah to calm his rash judgments with logic and reason. They make a good team, and they fend for each other, each in his own way. After being transported to the foreign world, they're introduced to the concept of shared casting, the use of elemental spells or the summoning of familiars. In the old days, this concept was new and original, and everyone loved it. Kiba is one of those shows that keeps getting better with time rather than losing sight of the plot with needless fan service and pointless plots. If anything, it's actually impressive how Kiba still retains a good rating and reviews on Mal even though it's 15 years old. Damn, that's a lot of time. It's true what they said, that old is gold, and Kiba does a great job in proving them right. 6. Sunny Boy. Even when leaping through dimensions, students can't shake off their school, huh? This is the story of a school being slingshot from one dimension to another, with its students having to fulfill certain recommendations to keep advancing through dimensions in hopes of reaching home somehow. This anime series isn't everyone's cup of tea, so be careful when watching, and don't lose your attention since the story is pretty complicated and needs a lot of concentration to understand what's going on around you. 5. Ixion Saga DT. This anime is a highly entertaining fantasy action series. It infuses comedy to make the plot more relatable and relaxed due to the fast pace of the action. It follows Kon Hokaze on his isekai journey to another world. In this 2012 anime, Kon Hokaze lands in a mysterious world known as Mira. He saves the embattled princess Ecarlate from her attackers, and soon he's deeply involved in the struggle for Alma. Alma is a mysterious energy that is all over Mira, and every faction wants to claim as much as they can. Can this boy win this war for Princess Ecarlate and also find a way back to his homeworld? 4. Kuma 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 Bear. As a gamer myself, I can actually relate to this series when it comes to putting on some embarrassing armor just for the stats. Even if it makes me look like Hello Kitty, the stats are worth the hassle. And that's exactly what happened with this Vermo player. After a complete year of playing the game, the admins gifted a bear armor that looked embarrassing to wear that had insanely high stats. It was broken as hell. The moment she put it on, she was transported to a new world that she couldn't recognize. Being the veteran she is at games, however, she thinks nothing of it and decides to go on adventures exploring this new world she's in. 3. Jahi-sama wa Kujikinai. Talk about falling way down. It's ironic, though, since she became what she detests and hates all of her life. As she once was the second strongest demon in hell and aide to the Demon King, Jahi lost her powers and found herself stuck in the body of a child after the attacks of a magical girl targeted mystic gems that caused the destruction of the demon realm. Now, as a powerless human, Jahi has to do whatever it takes to make ends meet, whether she begs or works for money, and for the roof above her head. And who knows, maybe someday she'll retrieve her kingdom and regain her powers. Also, on a side note, am I the only one, or does Jahi really look similar to Nagatoro? 2. Gate Jeitai Kanochi Nite. I'm pretty sure you've seen this otaku's nerdy mug, because the internet sure had more than enough of this guy's word on its feed. Seeing the anime pull off something similar to the likes of Darker Than Black and World Trigger is already a treat, made even sweeter by the unique touch the show gives to the whole setting. Seeing the otaku Itami Yoji and the self-defense forces tackle the predicament in the best way possible, only to go deep into this undiscovered realm, is action and adventure at its best, and brings with it that mystery dose that would have any fan head over heels for the title in question. It's truly been a while since we last saw the squad having all those adventures, and a sequel to the story would be just the thing we've all been waiting for. Venture with one of the anime's favorite otaku on a quest he himself isn't sure about the outcome of. 1. Kyokara Mao. Well, that's a new one, even for me for that matter. I mean, I've seen over the years multiple methods and ways a person was isekai to another world, but to be sucked headfirst through a bathroom seat? Yeah, that definitely is a new one. As he arrives to the foreign new world, he's greeted with sticks and stones thrown at him, and people talking a language that he can't decipher for the life of him. Next thing he knows, he meets two individuals, one with magical powers that he uses on him to help him understand everyone around him. As if that wasn't a hectic first day enough for the MC, he later is taken to a castle and said to be its ruler as the new demon lord. With such a great responsibility comes far greater consequences, to the point that it makes the butterfly effect seem like a joke.
In the immersive world of virtual reality, Hiroshi Yuki seeks solace from the hardships of his daily life through the thrilling escapism of full-dive RPGs. When he stumbles upon the game Kiwami Quest, promising unparalleled realism and limitless story possibilities, Hiroshi's curiosity is piqued. However, what starts as a grand adventure quickly turns into a nightmare. Kiwami Quest proves to be a merciless and unforgiving game, pushing Hiroshi to his limits with a series of unfortunate events. Despite his growing frustration, he can't resist the allure of the game, driven by the singular goal of conquering it against all odds. Full Dive takes us on an exhilarating and often hilarious journey as Hiroshi navigates a game that is far worse than anything he could have anticipated. With its unique blend of comedy, action, and virtual reality thrills, this anime is a must-watch for gamers and adventure seekers alike. Get ready to dive into a world where the line between virtual and reality blurs, and triumphing over challenges becomes the ultimate goal. In the captivating world of Black Summoner, Kelvin, a determined protagonist, makes a bold sacrifice, trading cherished memories from his past life for extraordinary powers and the coveted title of an S-class summoner. To add to his good fortune, he also gets the opportunity to choose a companion, and without hesitation, he selects Melfina, the goddess who stole his heart at first sight. As Kelvin embarks on his exhilarating journey, accompanied by the enchanting Melfina, he must gather an abundance of mana points to manifest her physical form. To achieve this, he must face formidable foes, forge powerful alliances, and hone his summoning skills. With an intriguing premise, thrilling battles, and a touch of romance, Black Summoner offers a unique twist on the isekai genre. Join Kelvin as he delves into a realm brimming with magic, contracts, and heartfelt connections, unraveling the mysteries of his past and forging a remarkable destiny. This anime is a must-watch for fans seeking an immersive and action-packed adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat till the very end. So grab your summoning circle and get ready to be spellbound by Black Summoner. In a world threatened by the forces of evil, a hero named Seiya Ryuguin is summoned to save the day. But there's one catch. Seiya is overly cautious to the extreme. Despite having incredible powers, he spends an absurd amount of time training and preparing, going above and beyond to ensure his safety. While it may seem annoying at first, his meticulousness might just be what Geabranda needs to survive. With his overpowered stats and an arsenal of supplies, Seiya faces off against weak enemies with his strongest skills. Cautious Hero is a hilarious and thrilling adventure that showcases the importance of being prepared, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Get ready for a wild ride as Seiya's cautiousness takes center stage in this entertaining anime recommendation. Campfire Cooking in Another World is a delightful anime that combines elements of the isekai and cooking genres. The story follows Tsuyoshi Mukuda, a salaryman summoned to another world as a hero, but is quickly dismissed due to his perceived lack of combat abilities. However, his unique skill, Online Supermarket, allows him to procure rare and delectable ingredients from his world. As he uses this skill to cook delicious meals in the fantasy realm, Mukuda's talents attract the attention of a mythical wolf named Fel, who becomes his loyal companion and food lover. Together, they embark on a culinary journey across the world, working as adventurers and merchants while savoring delectable dishes. Campfire Cooking in Another World offers a heartwarming and relaxing viewing experience, focusing on the joy of food and the shared moments of camaraderie. The series beautifully combines elements of cooking and adventure, making it a must-watch for fans of culinary anime and those seeking a feel-good and lighthearted story. If you enjoy the idea of exploring different cuisines and cultures in a fantasy setting, this anime is a recommended choice that will leave you craving both fantastic food and heartwarming moments.
7. Genjitsu Shugi Yusha no Okoku Saikinki. This guy, on his arrival in this foreign world after the success of the hero summoning ritual, is transported to the kingdom of Elfrieden Kingdom, was directly made king, and given the freedom to rule as he sees fit. And if that wasn't enough, the king also promised him the hand of his daughter in the marriage, just like that. However, he was different from other heroes whom you just point for them at a monster and they go blindly to kill it, thinking it will solve everything. Instead, he took a more realistic approach and rebuilt the kingdom from scratch, gaining the respect of the ruling family and the love of the people, as well as the love of the princess. Five, Copcraft. In this world, a portal opened and linked our Earth with the world of elves, orcs, fairies, and many more mythical creatures that we only heard of in stories and folktales. At first, the humans were at war with those beings, but later on, they became used to their presence and became part of society. However, with this came lots of crime that normal methods didn't work against anymore. That's why a special force was created, and our MC is one of those special forces that is fighting supernatural crime with the help of the beautiful elvish assistant and partner. And I'm not going to say that name of hers since it's too goddamn long. It'll take 2 episodes to finish it. 4. Caligula. The 2018 action sci-fi anime is one that is sure to create differing opinions. Our main character is trapped in a virtual world created by some evil musicians. Ritsu begins to hear a strange voice frequently, and soon that voice begins to destroy the world. Ritsu must now gather all the others that are conscious in this virtual world, and using their newly gained powers, they have to defeat the mysterious music group and the static voice, and create peace in the world again. 3. Princess Connect Redive. Another action anime set in a game world. A man named Yuki falls from the sky, having no memory of his past life. Yuki gets acquainted with the elf named Kokoro, the battle-skilled Pecorin, and the magical girl Carol. Together, this group explores this strange world, taking on monsters, exploring the lands, and also trying to fix Yuki's missing memory. 2. Make-You Black Company. No smartphone, special power, hero of the nation bullshit here. So if you're looking for such shows, then this one isn't your cup of tea. In this show, the main character is transported to an Isekai world, where he is instantly made into a corporate slave and exploited by the higher-ups. However, this man is smart and cunning like a fox, and is ready to use all his wit and resourcefulness and put them to good use in becoming filthy rich. And that's mostly it for an Isekai. It actually stands out and to me seems like a change from the usual overpowered broken MCs in Isekai. 8. Nakanohito Genome Jikyochu. The anime is also known as The Ones Within. It's based on a game theme, and it features a lot of drama and comedy. A group of gamers are kidnapped to play in a real-life game, and Iride Akatsuki is one of them. The game is explained to the gamers, and while they all specialize in different things, they must now team up, cooperate with each other if they're to succeed in this strange game world, or even stand any chance of going back to their real worlds. 7. Zero no Tsukaima. Being bad at magic and blowing everything up is one thing, but summoning a human as your familiar is a whole different matter. Louise Francois, nicknamed Zero for her worthless magic aptitude, is one of those typical stuck-up nobles with a shitty attitude and flat boobs to add to the mix. But who gives a damn about her anyway? The real jackpot of this anime is Augusta Frederica, with her big ass, red hair, and gigantic boobs, cleavage that she puts almost zero effort in hiding. And as such, she's sought out by a lot of the males, and she enjoys lavishing in her beauty, spending each night with a different guy. What a whore, am I right? But as anime watchers, we couldn't care less. All we want is to see the fan service in all its glory. Six. Isekai Mao to Shaokan Shaojo. The last thing you want to happen while summoning a demon lord is to use a slave lock spell and have that spell backfire on you. The two beautiful girls that summon Takuma into his game avatar Diablo, the strongest there is in the game, get their whole world flipped upside down after witnessing how strong, powerful, and smart Diablo could actually be. After being a veteran in the game and having all the powerful skills in it while memorizing all the roads and alleyways in the game proved to be very useful for Diablo, and make it easier for him to accept the situation he's in. Now, Diablo roams the land with his two unfortunate slaves in an attempt to break the seals and find his way back home. The animation isn't the best, but it is decent, as well as the characters in it are fun to watch, especially if you're watching the uncensored version, embracing that ecchi scenes in all its glory. Five, Genjitsu Shugi Yusha no Okoku Saikinki. This guy, on his arrival in this foreign world after the success of the hero summoning ritual, is transported to the kingdom of Elfrieden Kingdom, was directly made king, and given the freedom to rule as he sees fit. And if that wasn't enough, the king also promised him the hand of his daughter in the marriage, just like that. However, he was different from other heroes whom you just point for them at a monster and they go blindly to kill it, thinking it will solve everything. Instead, he took a more realistic approach and rebuilt the kingdom from scratch, gaining the respect of the ruling family and the love of the people, as well as the love of the princess. Four, Sentun Hakinishimasu. He is sent off by an order from the evil organization hoping to control the world, kind of like Team Rocket to a new world with the assistance of the Lole with a shotgun, Shigaraki Alice. In this new world, they'll have to create a channel and open up a portal in this world in order to rally their evil units and armies to dominate the world. However, before all that happens, they need a foothold in this world. And what better way to do so than start off by building his own personal harem? Three, Oda Nobuna no Yabao. So, you want an anime about Oda Nobunaga? Well, I got you one hell of a treat. This time the name will be Nobuna, she'll be a hot-looking girl, and she'll be freaking blonde, cause why the hell not? Reading this, you might say they're crazy, but their idea actually worked, and the anime was actually decent if I say so myself. The action, the drama, the ecchi, and of course the fan service were all decent and in sync. The premise of the show is the NC being isekai to the feudal era, and since he already knows what happens, he tries his best not to change the timeline in an era where the powerful feudal lords are now hot, smoking, sexy chicks. One, no game, no life. Even though we haven't received a second season for 6 long years, this anime is still one of the top 10 most popular anime of all times on a site like MyAnimeList. And one of the reasons for that is the fact that it symbolizes what the current generation of anime fans wants. It is by no means a masterpiece. But is it an anime that everyone should watch? Of course it is. The main characters are Sora and Shiro, their brother and sister, and they end up in a world where war and politics have been replaced by games, or rather, literally everything that is even remotely related to a dispute has been replaced by games. There are rules that one must abide by, and if they disobey those rules, they lose by default. There are 16 races, each having their own race piece, with the race of humans at the very bottom. As for the main characters, Sora and Shiro, they just happen to be extremely good at games, to the point that one can even call them mutant prodigies. They are just that good. So, what do they do after getting isekai to this world? They become the rulers of humans, and now, game over is the last thing humans will ever see.
In a world where gods, humans, and monsters coexist, an extraordinary adventure awaits us in the anime Dragon Collection. Our unsuspecting hero, Hiro Enryu, is transported to the fantastical realm of Dragon Earth, thanks to a magical twist of fate. Armed with a grimoire and a deck of cards, Hiro becomes a Dracole battler, embarking on a thrilling quest to become the legendary Dragon Master. Join Hiro as he explores the depths of this enchanting world, summoning powerful monsters and unearthing precious treasures infused with dragon powers. With each step, he forges unbreakable friendships and encounters formidable foes. Packed with action, magic, and awe-inspiring battles, Dragon Collection will keep you on the edge of your seat. Prepare yourself for an unforgettable journey as Hiro and his friends unravel the mysteries of Dragon Earth. Get ready to witness breathtaking adventures and witness the birth of a true hero. Don't miss out on this epic anime that will capture your heart and ignite your imagination. In the thrilling anime series Izumo Flash of a Brave Sword, we follow the extraordinary journey of Yagi Takeru, an ordinary high school student whose life is turned upside down. When a powerful earthquake strikes his school, Takeru wakes up to a desolate world where time has stood still. His classmates and teachers have vanished, and he finds himself in the company of Seri and Asuka, his childhood friends. As they navigate this mysterious new realm, cloaked figures emerge, revealing that they have been transported to another world. Together, they must unravel the secrets of this mystical land and find a way back home. With stunning visuals, intense battles, and a captivating storyline, Izumo Flash of a Brave Sword will keep you on the edge of your seat. Prepare to be enthralled by the unforgettable adventure that awaits in Izumo Flash of a Brave Sword. Don't miss out on this exhilarating anime that combines fantasy, action, and mystery in a truly immersive experience. In the enchanting world of Tatsumi Town, mysterious disappearances grip the land, leaving its residents in fear and confusion. Amidst this chaos, Kiria has a vision of a captivating girl with pointy ears, setting off a chain of events that will forever change their lives. When a book that speaks of an alternate world is discovered, the boundaries between reality and fantasy blur. Enter Mao, a determined young girl in search of her long-lost friend, Zero. Little does she know that her quest will lead her to encounter Suma and Kureha, unwittingly whisking them away to her realm. Now, trapped in a foreign land, Suma and Kureha must uncover the truth and find a way back home. But lurking in the shadows are dark forces determined to keep them trapped forever. Prepare to be captivated by the fantastical journey of Shining Tears X Wind. With its compelling storyline and mesmerizing characters, this anime will keep you on the edge of your seat, eagerly anticipating each twist and turn. Embark on an adventure like no other and discover the true power of friendship and resilience. Don't miss out on this thrilling recommendation. In the thrilling world of My One-Hit Kill Sister, Otaku Asahi Ikusaba is transported to a different reality, convinced that he has been blessed with incredible powers like those of his beloved gaming and novel characters. However, his dreams of becoming a formidable hero are quickly shattered when he discovers that he is just an ordinary person in this new world. But just when all seems lost, Asahi calls out to his adoring sister Maya, and she materializes before him with the extraordinary abilities he had hoped for. With Maya by his side, the siblings embark on an unforgettable adventure to find their way back home. Yet, as they navigate through their new lives, they soon realize that their arrival in this realm may have a deeper purpose. As the ominous forces of the Demon King's army draw near, Maya emerges as their only hope for survival. Prepare to be captivated by the heartwarming bond between Asahi and Maya as they overcome challenges and face epic battles in a world filled with danger and adventure. Don't miss out on this fantastic journey that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. In the enchanting world of Drugstore in Another World, Reiji Kiryu, a former corporate slave, finds himself transported to a realm filled with magic. To his surprise, he possesses extraordinary knowledge of pharmaceuticals. Determined to make the most of his newfound abilities, Reiji opens a drugstore alongside his trusty companions, Noera, a wise and loyal canine, and Mina, a ghostly presence. Within the walls of their humble drugstore, Reiji concocts potions and remedies to aid those in need. From healing ailments to fulfilling special requests, the trio navigates through the bustling and sometimes chaotic life of the store. As Reiji's reputation grows, so do the challenges they face, from encountering unique customers to unexpected adventures. Join Reiji, Noera, and Mina on their captivating journey as they create a haven for healing and provide solace in this enchanting world. Drugstore in Another World is a heartwarming and delightful anime that will leave you wanting more. In the thrilling anime series Other Side Picnic, prepare to embark on an extraordinary adventure beyond the realm of reality. Surawo Kamakoshi and Toriko Nishina find themselves drawn into the perilous Other World, a hidden dimension teeming with eerie creatures and mysterious portals. With their lives forever changed, Surawo and Toriko form an unlikely bond as they navigate the treacherous landscapes, searching for lost friends and uncovering the secrets of this enigmatic world. As they delve deeper, their bodies undergo strange transformations, preparing them to confront the unimaginable horrors that await. With stunning visuals and a captivating storyline, Other Side Picnic combines fantasy and suspense in a way that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Get ready for a mind-bending journey into the unknown, where danger lurks at every turn. This anime is a must-watch for fans of supernatural adventures and thrilling mysteries. With its unique premise and intriguing characters, Other Side Picnic will keep you hooked from start to finish. So, join Sarawo and Toriko as they take you on a mesmerizing and unforgettable trip into the other world. Don't miss out on this exhilarating anime experience. In the enchanting world of Mar Heaven, young Ginta is transported from his ordinary life to a realm filled with magic and adventure. With his loyal friend Koyuki by his side, Ginta embarks on a thrilling journey to save Mar Heaven from the looming threat of war. Guided by his dreams and armed with the powerful arms, mystical weapons that hold incredible abilities, Ginta must uncover the truth behind the conflicts that have plagued this fantastical realm. As he faces dangerous foes and unravels the mysteries of Mar Heaven, Ginta's determination and unwavering spirit will inspire viewers of all ages. Join Ginta on this epic quest and discover a world where dreams become reality in the captivating anime, Mar. I highly recommend Mar to fans of fantasy and adventure anime. With its vibrant animation, compelling storyline, and memorable characters, Mar provides an immersive and thrilling experience that will keep you hooked from beginning to end. Prepare to be transported to a world where imagination knows no bounds, and embark on an unforgettable journey with Ginta and his friends. Don't miss out on this exciting anime that will captivate both the young and the young at heart.
10. At the bottom of the list we have an anime that premiered in the winter season of 2022. This anime is titled She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man. Studio A Cat brought their game to the animation of this series, and the adventures and fantasy in the series are very thrilling. The summoner Mage Dunbalf is one of the best and strongest players in the virtual reality game world. He formed an online player kingdom with a group of 9 wise mages and King Solomon. While customizing his character, he falls asleep, and by the time Dunbalf wakes up, he is now a cute girl in a gaming world more realistic than the previous one. Now identifying as Mira and realizing that it has been 30 years since everything changed, he has to find the other missing mages and bring a balance back to the world. 9. This anime is a collaboration between Silver Link and Blade Studios, with a focus on action and harem. Barbatos reaches the full potential of mankind, and he becomes known as the Demon Lord by everyone. His new status seems to alienate him from others, so seeking a new world where he can make friends, Barbatos reincarnates 3,000 years later as a typical nobody. This doesn't solve his problems though, as he has no social skills in this new world, and so it is difficult for him to get the companionship he desperately craves. His magical powers, even though weakened, are also more powerful than anything that exists in this future world. 8. The 12-episode adventure, fantasy, and slice-of-life anime was one of the most underrated feel-good anime of last year. In this anime, we follow the life and dreams of a young girl named Sarasa. After losing her parents, she goes to an orphanage, and from there to an alchemist academy. She graduates from the academy after some years and becomes an alchemist. However, she is unable to fulfill her dream of owning a business in the big city due to a lack of funding. Sarasa finally decides to open up her business in the outskirts, a town filled with ravaging monsters. What will become of Sarasa and her business? 7. Action, comedy, romance, engage, kiss has it all. The 13-episode series by A1 Pictures is set in Bayron City, a place that promises a comfortable life for all citizens due to its new energy source. Agata lives in this city, and yet he struggles to make ends meet. He is a demon exterminator, working with his demon partner known as Kasara. In Engage Kiss, we follow the lives of this duo as they take down demons and stop other forms of hazard. But a danger beyond their control lurks in the dark. 6. In English, this anime is simply known as Beast Tamer. It features action, fantasy, and a bit of harem. In a world where a lot of magical beasts are going extinct due to the poaching and greed of humans who covert the strength and abilities of these beasts, Rain Shroud the Beast Tamer will thrive. Rain Shroud joins a group led by the evil hero Orlando, but soon he is banished from the group, and then he meets Kanade, who is an ultimate specie among the beasts, and so his journey to rise through the ranks begin. 5. If you love historical fantasies, then this second part of Orient is the right anime for you. It aired its 12 episodes in the 2022 summer anime season, and just like other series in the shounen demographic, there's a lot of action and adventure to keep you entertained. Musashi joins Yusuga's army in their expedition journey to an island, where they are set to battle against the 8-headed dragon. This in itself is going to be a very exciting journey. However, this harsh reality of battling demons is made worse by the fact that there are several other factions coming on this island expedition to hunt down Musashi and take down the obsidian goddess that dwells inside him. 4. Also known as I'm the Villainous, so I'm Taming the Final Boss, this anime cuts across genres such as comedy, fantasy, and romance, and another talking point is that it is animated by Maho Film. Aileen is engaged to the Crown Prince Cedric, but their engagement is soon cancelled. This unfortunate event brings back her past memories, and she sees that she has been reincarnated as a villainess in a game, and for her to avoid death, she has to date and marry the demon king called Claude, the brother of Cedric who she was previously engaged to. Winning Claude's heart will prove to be an uphill task for her, and watching her employ her numerous tricks, with time running out on her predetermined fate, will bring so much emotions to the viewers. Free Parallel World Pharmacy is one of the top ISEKAI anime that debuted in 2022. It was animated by Omnia Studios and consists of 12 episodes. This fantasy anime is a focus on the medical field, and it tells the story of the world-class pharmacist, Kanji Yakutani, who overworked himself to death. Kanji lost his sister at a young age, and so he dedicated his life to researching and creating drugs until he died. He finds himself reincarnated in another world, in the body of a 10-year-old and in a family of elite medical practitioners. In this new world, he has some divine powers, and he will combine these powers with his previous medical knowledge and create medicine that will be available for everyone. Two, Isekai always have otherworldly plotlines, and so we were always going to see an anime where someone is turned into a sword. The English title of this anime is Reincarnated as a Sword, and due to the popularity of the source material, it was quite hyped even before the anime started. A human wakes up in a new world as a sword. In this world, the sword now has some skills and abilities. He meets a young girl in the forest, fleeing from a beast. The girl grabs the sword and easily slays the predator. Fran names the sword Shishu and they form a partnership, one that will ensure Fran fulfills her parents' dreams. At the top of the list is the second season of The Devil is a Part-Timer. Following the defeat of the Demon Lord and his retreat to Earth, this season sees the Demon Lord and the hero who defeated him putting their differences aside and working together. A portal suddenly opens and a young girl named Alas Ramus comes through it, marking Sadao and Emmy as her parents. When the Archangel Gabriel claims that he has to take away the toddler and the magical sword, the hero and Satan now have to unite, as they want the same thing. So that's it for our favorite isekai and fantasy anime of 2022. We hope 2023 gives us more peak fiction. Do you agree with our rankings? Let us know your thoughts on the comments section below. And there you have it, folks. That was our epic journey through the ultimate top 20 list of isekai anime with overpowered MCs. We laughed, we cried, and we wished we could be as opus as these incredible characters. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day, we'll get our very own isekai adventure. Thank you so much for joining us on this wild ride. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing anime content. Also, let us know in the comments below which Opus Isekai MC is your favorite, or if you think we missed any. Until next time, stay awesome and keep dreaming of your own overpowered Isekai adventures.
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's bebop. Put stand skate at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push you through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell of you.